Bobby, what are you still doing here? You should be at home in bed.
I didn't want to leave him on his own.
Yeah, well, he's not on his own.
Well, you weren't here.
Well, I've got to sleep sometime.
How
is it, love? Is there any change?
No.
The nurses have been checking his monitor.
Huh, you'll know more than them if you stay much longer. You can't do anything, you know. You should get yourselves home.
Well, where are you going?
I'm going for a bath, Lisa.
Hi, Zoe.
All right.
What are you doing here?
I have to check someone's doing the work.
All right. I thought you might have been coming around because you'd heard about Noah.
Who?
Charity's baby.
Do you know who the father is?
You what?
What did you say?
He's ill, Zoe. Very. They don't hold out much hope. The Dingles went up to the hospital last night.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, obviously.
So how's your call list for this morning?
Busy. But then aren't we always?
Well, don't let me stop you.
Morning.
Emily. I'm really sorry about last night.
What?
The misunderstanding.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is for you.
What is it?
Birthday card.
Oh.
It's just a silly thing from the shop. Mrs. Hope seems to like the rude ones. I can never think of anything original to write, so it just says, Happy birthday, Marlon.
Right.
Love, Emily and Paddy.
Thanks.
I know you don't need any more bad news at the moment, but it seems Charity's baby's not too well. I don't know if you want to pop in.
I don't think so.
Anyway, can I get you any breakfast?
No, I think I'll just go back to bed, you know. Read my card and that.
Okay.
I've written as much as I know. Well, you asked for some details to help with your search.
I'm a busy man, Edna.
Well, then you shouldn't have offered. Still, if you're going back on your word.
Oh, give it here. Oh, here we go.
I saw you in the garden.
Having a bit of peace.
I brought this. It's a family tree. Windows fun. Florence Taylor. Save yourself some time and look in society gatherings. Well known at the best of places, apparently.
You told me.
This isn't any bother, is it? Well, of course it isn't. It's not as though he's got anything better to do.
Right, ladies. I better put off everything else I'd planned and get cracking, hadn't I?
You will let us know if anything turns up, won't you, Gervais?
Aye, if hope does.
Right, so with friends, we just drop the religious nonsense.
That's not what I'm saying.
You know, I thought this was our job, to offer comfort through God.
It is. I just thought you were a little blunt with Marlon, that's all.
And I thought I was offering him hope.
Anyway, the reason I...
Listen, I need some time off.
Not because of Marlon.
No, Jarvis wants me to help him with some grave rubbing for his historical thing.
He certainly knows how to have fun.
More coffees? Maybe I could tempt you with a sticky bun.
Oh, not till Lent's over, Emily. Now, it's hot cross buns, crumpets and tea cakes all round.
Hi.
How is he?
Doesn't really seem to be responding in the way we would have liked.
Well, what does that mean?
It looks like we're definitely going to have to operate.
Is there any point?
What do you mean?
Well, in putting him through all this. Is it worth it?
It's always worth it. He's got a good chance. Try not to worry, Charity. We're doing everything we can.
Hi. You all right? What are you burning?
Just rubbish from the house, clearing up.
Sorry I squatted.
There's no harm done.
Been acting a bit weird.
Really? You'd be bereaved. It's not something we get any training for.
I'll just come for a few bits.
Help yourself. Your stuff's not been touched.
I'll just go on.
Yeah.
You found anything yet?
Nothing they don't know already.
It's funny, isn't it? I mean, everybody knows about the grandparents, but not many people know much about their parents' grandparents. I mean, I couldn't tell you a thing about my family 100 years ago.
Marvellous thing about the internet. When our descendants come to look us up, they'll have us whole lives at their fingertips.
Oh, is that a good thing?
Well, I haven't got anything to hide, Laurel, have you? Hang on. Florence Taylor.
Who's that, then?
He said us grandma.
What's it say?
Well, she weren't wrong about moving in lofty circles. Mentioned it London Times. Let's have a look at that. Florence Taylor, 19 Bloomsfield Square, London. Oh.
What?
It's nothing.
Jarvis?
It's only the headline.
Well, what's it say?
Well, it could mean anything. Wasn't jump to conclusions.
Anything important?
Just some letters I wrote to Tricia after she died.
Marlon, I want to apologise for last night. Ethan was rather blunt with you, but he's young and enthusiastic.
Oh, no need. He helped. I can see things a bit clearer now.
Oh, he helped. Good, good. May I? Dear God.
Yeah, they went all to Tricia.
Want me to post this one for you?
No, it's all mad stuff, really. I can see that now.
Are you sure you don't want to hang on to the rest? Think about it for a while.
It's all I've been doing, though, innit? I need to find something else to think about.
Marlon, you know, when Bernice left me...
Actually, I really don't think I want to talk about it anymore.
No. What we've had is people banging on to you for weeks. I'm surprised you haven't told me to shut up ages ago.
People like giving advice, don't they? Does them more good.
You're right. You're right. That's what family's for.
Depends who they are.
You see, I thought I had one. Then Bernice left.
Ashley,
No, bear with me. Bear with me. And all I had left was Gabby. It took a while. Then I realised that was all the family I needed. This little helpless child.
Yeah.
Marlon, is everything all right?
I've got to be somewhere.
This came for you.
What is it?
I don't know. Looks official.
Oh, I mean, you haven't steamed it open?
It says private and personal, and Emily was using the kettle. So, what is it? Dunno. What? You've left your food?
Marlon?
Little thing.
The hell are you doing here?
Why don't you go inside and get some shut-eye, love? Have an hour or two.
Do you want us to go to school?
Oh, I'm sure they'll understand. I'll give them a ring. Your granddad will go and put the fire on for you, make it all cosy.
Oh, will you stop ordering things from catalogues?
Hey, I never do.
Eh? Well, how come all these are addressed to you, then?
One thing I ordered, one thing for Belle for Christmas. Well, maybe two.
They must have a list with suckers written on top and share it out between them. I hope there's one for me here.
Oh, really? Hey, looks official.
Huh?
Gene test limited. Oh, it's the...
The paternity test.
Oh, about time and all.
Hey, give it here.
It's addressed to me.
Yeah, but I think Charity should be the first to know, don't you?
He's a dingle. He'll be okay. Seeing him makes me realise not everything in my life's all bad, is it?
Very touching, Marlon.
Kane?
Still alive then, is he? Or have I wasted my journey?
Jarvis, what have you found?
I wish I'd never got into this.
Well, it can't be that bad, can it?
Well, I tracked down the article in the library, microfiche.
About Edna's grandma?
Yeah, Florence Taylor.
Yeah, and what did you find?
Well, I think Edna might be in for a bit of a shock.
Oh, what you mean she never hobnobbed with the high society after all, then?
No, she did that all right. That's the problem.
I don't follow.
Florence Taylor, the renowned society courtesan, was arrested and taken to Bow Street Police Station where she was charged with running a disorderly house.
Well, perhaps she needs a cleaner.
Well, she might just have catered for rich and famous at the time, but don't disguise fact. I mean, Edna's grandma, what a working girl. A common prostitute.
He'll make it. He's a fighter.
Yeah, like his dad.
Isn't he just?
Either way, it was my last chance to see him. And if he pulls through, you're only going to farm him out to some couple you don't even know.
It's now the right time to be having this conversation.
Well, I can't really be that choosy about me times now, can I?
We need to get him ready for theatre.
What, now? I've only just got here.
Surgeon's waiting.
How long will he be?
It shouldn't be more than an hour or two. I'll keep you posted.
OK.
Cheers. I mean, it might not be the same one. It's not that an uncommon name, is it?
But it's the same address, but everything fits. Oh, I wonder how she's going to feel, eh? Hey, her own granddad could have been a client.
I mean, you could tell a white lie. You don't have to tell her everything. I mean, you could say that she was an actress or something. You don't have to tell her the whole truth.
But that's what they wanted, to know their past. Who am I to deny Edna knowledge of her own family?
Yeah, but you know what it's going to do to her.
All the way on bus, I wrestle with my conscience, but she's a right to truth.
Yeah, but you know how prim and proper she is. It's going to destroy her knowing what her grandma did for a living. Not to mention that her family kept it from her all these years.
And what if she finds out that we kept it a secret from her too? And will she thank us then?
Jarvis, I don't know what to say.
You're not the only one.
You never could do anything right, could you, eh? 9 months you're supposed to carry him, you can't see anything through.
Leave her alone.
And what are you doing here anyway, eh?
What's it to you?
Well, you're dead hard now, aren't you? Well, I'll be out before you know it, Marlon. Knocking on your door. Then you won't be so smart.
Right, pack it in.
For God's sake, will you stop acting like a big kid? We've got other things to worry about.
What have you got to worry about? If the kid lives, you're going to give him away to a total stranger, and if he snuffs it, end of problem. You can't lose, can you, eh? And stop pretending that you care. You're not fooling Marlon, and I've known you for too long.
I've come to a decision.
What did you?
If he pulls through... When? Well, there's a better than even chance he's mine, isn't there? I'm going to adopt him.
You?
You can father a kid. Look at you. Charity's guard's more of a man than you are.
I'm going to adopt my son. And you can't stop me.
That is my son. You know it, and he knows it, and no one's adopting him. No one.
Hiya. Just nipped in for a sauna. Do you want anything?
No.
What's up with you?
Why'd you say that?
Well, sitting here all on your own.
Some people like to have a quiet think, Rob. You should try it.
Look, I'm taking an hour for lunch, so we could always go home for a bit.
No.
Well, come on. We'd have the place to ourselves. Let's go.
Rob, I don't want to.
Well, this is new. I think I like it when you play hard to get.
Robert, will you just go away?
But hey, you feeling all right?
Why shouldn't I be?
Well, it's just this is the first time you haven't wanted
But it doesn't have to be about that all the time. A relationship can be about other things as well, you know.
Like what?
Like talking, finding out about each other, you know, seeing if there's anything the other person might be worried about, sort of thing.
All right. Donna, is there anything that you're worried about?
Oh, forget it.
Well, seeing as the only one of his parents we can be sure about
God
is me,
help him,
I don't think there's much point in us shouting the odds, is there?
I'm serious, though, Charity. I want to adopt him. You know, I've got no ties now. I can devote everything to bringing him up.
Don't beg, Marlon. It makes you look pathetic.
Look at you. Handcuffed in an hospital waiting room. What kind of father could you hope to be? You got loser written all over you.
Could have you, man. You're dead, you hear me?
All right, calm down.
I'm not scared of you, Ken. Not anymore.
Yeah, well, you will be.
All right, that's enough.
Hey,
Oh, good. Well, at least Zach can try and talk some sense into you now.
Yeah, well, he's just parking the van. Charity, this came to our house. It's addressed to Zach, but it's for you. We thought you should see it first.
Well, go on then.
Is he in? We just wanted to know how he's getting on.
I don't think he's ready yet. Any news?
Ladies, you haven't given me much time, have you?
Well, I thought this internet thing was supposed to be quick.
Well...
Have you found anything or haven't you?
Well, as a matter of fact, I have.
Good. Excuse me, I've just got to nip out for a minute. Yeah, good luck.
Well, are you going to keep us in suspense?
I'll tell you what. Let's make ourselves comfy. Have a nice cup of tea, and I'll tell you everything I know.
Right.
Well, is it mine?
Oh, my God.
Whose is it?
Will you read it then?
Oh, look, a DNA from his child with a biology. Dingle DNA match. Negative.
You what? You've read it wrong. I mean, they made a mistake. I mean, they're not always right.
Tate DNA match. Positive.
This is...
Not my dad's. I wanted it to be yours.
You knew all along, and I went to prison for you. Listen. Did they never get it wrong?
Negative match. 100% accurate. It's pure Tate.
You want to bring him up now, do you, Zach?
You called me.
Oh, give over, Kane.
Don't take me away. I want to go back.
Don't go yet. I haven't even seen you.
I'll be out soon enough. Okay.
All my mother.
You tell us.
Pearl.
Right.
Start with you then, shall I?
Oh, I hope it's something juicy. I do so love a good scandal.
Well, you were right about your great-grandparents. Landowners.
Oh, they must have been very wealthy.
You know, peasant farmers make good. Work land, honest day's labour.
Oh, well, that was something that wasn't passed on, was it? Is that it?
Well, I've not quite finished so far, but yes.
What about me?
Edna. Florence Taylor.
Married a Viscount, did she?
Well, I can't find any record of any marriage as such.
Really? Well, you're not trying to tell me that she was living in sin, because I simply won't believe it.
No, not like that. I don't think she were exactly the marrying kind, your grandmother.
No? Spinster, was she?
No, I think she preferred to put all her energy into her work.
Well, what was that exactly?
Well, famed throughout capital for it she were.
Was she really?
Yes, countless admirers. And certainly not short of a bob or two. Retired very comfortably off by all accounts.
Edna, where'd you keep it all hidden? Well, I never saw a penny. Everything I've had, I've earned myself. So you still haven't told us what she did?
No, haven't I? She was on the, stage.
Was she really? Like Mrs. Siddons and Sarah Bernhardt. A lot of Shakespeare, was it?
Details are a little cloudy at this moment.
Oh, how fascinating. Are you sure you're telling us everything, Gervase?
Why do you ask?
I'm sorry it isn't you, Marlon. I really am.
Probably for the best, eh?
So, what are you gonna do?
Just carry on. Day to day, see what happens. You?
Hi.
Hi.
He's out of surgery now.
And?
He's doing fine.
Chris is all along. You can almost see him laughing.